Good morning, students. Let's begin our science class. And today we are going to start the new chapter, that is lesson number 7. And the heading of this chapter is Conservation of Plants and Animals. So, this is the second chapter of November month course which we are going to start today. That is lesson number 7. Heading of this chapter is Conservation of Plants and Animals. Now the first topic in this chapter is related with the forest and its importance in the life of every living organisms. So first of all, it is very much important for you to know what is forest. So forest is the area of land which is covered with large number of species of plants which is inhabited by or which provides habitat for wide variety of species of animals as well as for other living organisms. So how you will define or tell what is forest? That is, forest is a area of land which is covered with large number of species of trees which are serving as a habitat for wide variety of species of animals as well as various other living organisms. So this is how you will explain what is forest. In our country, students, in the past, large area of the land was covered with forest. But due to the human activities and the various requirements which are needed to be fulfilled for the survival of the human beings due to rapid increase in its population and certain other regions, large number of trees have been cut down, large area of the forest is being occupied by the human beings for the fulfillment of their basic necessities like house, for construction of house, for construction of hospitals, roads, airports, sports complex and various other things which are necessary for human beings and for the survival of other living organisms. But according to the report which was published by one government agency, that is Forest Survey of India, FSI, it has published one or released one report in the year 2017, and according to that, at present, the area of the land which is covered with forest in our country is 21%. So how much percentage of the area of the land of our country is covered with forest? That is 21% of the area of the land of our country is covered with forest, and this information has been released in the report in the year 2017 by one government agency, that is Forest Survey of India. Besides this, students, you should also know the second topic which I am going to explain today, that is what is the importance of forest in the life of every living organisms, whether plants, animals, human beings or other living organisms like microorganisms also. So the first importance of forest in the life of every living organism is that the forests are providing habitat. The forest is providing habitat to various species of plants, animals and even various tribes are living in the forest of the human beings. So first importance of forest in the life of every living organism is what? That it is serving as, or it is providing the habitat to the various species of animals, plants and even the human beings, or it is providing the dwelling place or shelter to the large number of species of plants, animals and human beings. So this is first importance of forest in the life of every living organism. The second importance of forest in the life of every living organism is that, students, you know that in forest large number of trees are growing there. And if you remember that these trees, they are also called as the air purifiers because they help in the purification of the air. Whatever harmful gases like carbon dioxide, which is very common example, you all know that for the animals and human beings and various other living organisms, this carbon dioxide is of no use, and we are exhaling that carbon dioxide out of our body during the process of breathing. But this carbon dioxide is very essential for one living organism, that is called the plants, because plants take this carbon dioxide which is released by various other organisms during the process of respiration, for the process of photosynthesis, during which they make their own food, as well as for various other living organisms. So in this way, the trees which are growing in the forest area, they are helping in providing the fresh air to the other living organisms for the purpose of breathing. Third importance of forest in the life of every living organism is that it helps in maintaining or controlling the concentration of, or helping in maintaining the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide gas into the atmosphere, and thereby it is helping in controlling the various types of environmental problems which arises due to the increase in the concentration of the carbon dioxide gas in the atmosphere, like global warming and greenhouse effects. So this is the third advantage or importance of forest in the life of every living organism. That is, it is helping in maintaining the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and thereby helping in preventing or controlling the various environmental problems which are arising due to the increase in the concentration of carbon dioxide, like the greenhouse gas effect and the global warming. The fourth importance of forest in the life of every living organism is that the forest helps in regulating the climate of a region. This is the fourth importance of forest in the life of every living organism. That is, it helps in regulating the climate of a region. This next importance of forest in the life of every living organism is that the forest also help in controlling one more environmental problem, that is called as the soil erosion. If you remember that the trees which are growing in the forest, the roots of these trees, they bind the soil particles in between themselves, and thereby help in preventing the process of controlling the problem of soil erosion, during which the soil dries up. In the absence of the trees, the roots of the plants die, and when the roots of the plants are not there, then the binding of the soil particle gets loosened, and when no forest cover is present on that area of the land, then what happens, that when the sun rays fall on that area of land which is not covered with forest, or which is not having forest cover, then whatever soil moisture or humidity which is present in the soil, that evaporates and thereby the topmost layer of the soil, it becomes very much dry in the absence of the moisture, and due to the loosening of the soil particles on drying, when a strong wind blows across that area of land which is not having forest cover, then the problem of soil erosion arises. That topmost fertile layer of the soil is carried away or blown away by the action of the wind or with the heavy rainfall or during the flood-like situations, thereby leading to the problem of soil erosion also, as well as also leading to one more problem, that is the reduction in the fertility of the soil. So this is one more importance of forest. Another importance of forest is that the forest provides us various useful products like gum, resin and timber. Timber is what? It is the wood which is used for making various types of furnitures and handicrafts and antique pieces which we use for the purpose of decorating our drawing rooms and various places in our homes. Beside this, the forest is also providing livelihood, that is, the trees which are growing in the forest, they are providing the livelihood to those peoples or the tribal peoples who are living in the forest. Then next to this, the forest also provides us various other type of useful things like the oil is there, tannin and various types of spices, wax, rubber, dye, etc. are obtained from the plants which are growing in the forest. Beside this, the trees which are growing in the forest, they help in retaining the water for longer time, thus thereby helping in maintaining the water table also. So these are some of the importance of forest in our life, and with this I end this topic of today's class, and tomorrow in the next class I will be explaining you about the process of deforestation and its consequences. Thank you and have a nice day.